Black, Renzo again. Yeah, so I'm saying, but like, I feel like a lot of artists, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? You know, young artists, independent artists, you know what I mean? Them feel like somebody owe them something. Nobody don't owe you nothing. We gotta put in the work, brother. You know what I mean? You have to put in the work. See? Nobody around, the people them around you don't owe you nothing for supporting. They don't have to support you. If they don't like your music, that's fine. See? Brother, there's other people in the world. There's about 7 or 8 billion people in the world. All you need is like 10,000. If you have a sustaining career, bro, I'm telling you, it's not a joke. You feel me? And you can gain those people over time, I promise you. You don't need the whole freaking world rocking and singing your songs. You know what I mean? For what me understand, those people, them are the real fucking slaves. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A lot of them is not really, really rich because somebody actually put money behind them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, the way how them act like them rich and the way how them act like them have everything together. A lot of it is a facade, brother. See? So, back to what I said, nobody don't owe you nothing. You don't, like, me used to feel like, damn, nah, support my son, nah, play my son, damn, you know what I mean? Right, I'm here, you know what I mean? Why don't they just say, like, support me and we can build together? And it don't work like that, brother. If a person don't want to build with you and do nothing with you, you don't have to, bro. You is a grown man. You could do what you could do your thing. You understand me? You can't do your thing by yourself. We're living in a time where you have the internet, you have AI, you have all type of things, bro, where you can use. You feel me? You have AI where you can't get anything by the tip of your fingerprint, your tip of your finger. You know what I mean? And guess what? Well, I have news for some of you guys. AI ain't going nowhere, so y'all better use it. Like some people, I be like, you don't use AI? They're like, nah, them people that watch me. Bro, you're already being watched. Y'all watch while in your house. You're being watched and followed by the phone where the AI is on, brother. Like when they're late to the party, bro. You feel me? You're being watched by everything. You feel me? But we don't want to go into that. You feel me? That's for another video. Yeah, so it's like, to me, yeah, me used to feel that way. Even me have had some people where I'm a friend or a family or whatever, and them record, and I'm like, yo, I could build something together, and I could build something. It's like them brother go that way if I go do it. I go out this, I go do it, or make somebody use them and them thing there, and that's been my fucking journey, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I've never had a manager, never had one time I had some people that I was working with, but it wasn't even that, bro. It wasn't even like that neither. Like, I was working with them. It's like over time I'm doing music there and I'm hanging out there. This is when I was really young, when I was younger, like in my, years ago. You feel me? And, that was really the first studio I ever went to, and, I just wanted to record, you know what I mean? Excited, sometimes I go there, I don't get to record, sometimes I do, you feel me? And, sometimes I don't want to record, you know what I mean? You feel me? But once they see that I started recording and people start taking on to the music, because we have a movement of people listening to my music, in the city for sure. You know what I mean? And I'll get to that one day. You know what I mean? And that's when they started taking me serious. But like I said, other than that, and then that didn't last too long. I had to get away from them because a bunch of nonsense and people and them feelings, and you know what I mean? So I had to just get away from them. One thing, I'm gonna kiss ass. So that's why I know I was supposed to be understand, so me supposed to be independent, and I do my thing. That's why I do most everything independent. You know what I mean? I get up and work when I want. Say Uber me I do right now. You know what I mean? I'm doing Uber. You know, do some fail sometime. You feel me? And I just get up and do what I gotta do every day, and do what I gotta do whatever I gotta do. You see me? And, you know, you understand me? You know, we do my real estate thing. You know what I mean? Rent out apartments, and you know that's how I do it. That's how I live, and so I eat. You feel me? That's how my children them eat. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm telling you, man. We just keep doing them, yeah. Like I said, brother, you can't just build your own thing, bro. Build your own thing. Don't get mad if a person don't want support you or build with you. Build your own thing, I promise you. Most of them are gonna come back around. They know you know what to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, straight up, man. Yeah, man, straight, man. I gotta stop being bitter and being upset. Those are like, that's probably like 10 person you're getting mad at. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, that's probably like 10 person you're getting mad at, bro. You get what I say? Like, who cares how them feel, or who cares what them think? You get what I say? I understand that, brother. Who cares? It's their business. Them do what they want to do. You get what I'm saying? I understand these things, brother. That too. For sure. You know what I mean? Well, for just, what I'm telling you is, focus on yourself. Focus on what, I'm not trying to preach to them, man. I'm not trying to preach. But just focus on what you're doing. Focus on your thing. Buy your beats, or lease your beats. Record your music, record your music videos. You need music videos. The artwork alone, yeah, you could drop a song that's artwork, but to be honest with you, I feel like as an independent artist, I mostly try to drop videos because people want to see you, and you know you don't have that big budget push, so might as well shoot a video. You know, invest yourself invest in a camera or use your iPhone. Them thing that make good video. I'm telling you, you really don't need a freaking camera, to be honest with you, if you got a good iPhone. You know, yeah, I'm telling you, man. So you can do it. You can do it, brother. Learn how to use the app, the editing app, them and them things. And you're good. Yeah, man. And stop getting your feelings when people don't like your music or them don't respond to it. You used to feel them way, and I said, yo, they're not supporting me, they're not supporting me. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, get out of that.